everyone.
Hello everybody, my name is Making Sang, this is Asha Hussain, and together we're going to do a demo for you guys on this amazing platform that's called Lately. Now I'll just share the story of how I met these guys first of all. It was serendipity, because I met one of Asha's colleagues on Twitter. Now for those of you who know me, you know I love Twitter. And for me to see Asha's colleague, Chris, on Twitter is just amazing because I often get, 500 notifications a day. So to see his tweet was just phenomenal. His tweet said, hey, I'm going to Social Media Marketing World for the first time. Anybody else going? Well, I remember my first time that I went. So I responded to him and I said, completely know what how you're feeling. It's great. Come and find me at this networking event that Social Media Marketing World are holding. I'm pretty easy to spot. Short Chinese. I'll have an orange hat on and a big belly laugh. And what was amazing was that a few of my friends and followers said, yeah, you've got to go and find Mei King, rah, rah. So the networking event happened. And it was like angels are coming down and the hearts are playing. And at the end of the night, I started laughing because I was talking to someone. Chris heard my laugh, turned around, and there I was. So we got chatting. And then he told me about this amazing product which will generate through AI. Is that right, Asha?
That's correct. Yeah, through artificial intelligence.
Through AI, it will read your blog post, whether it's on LinkedIn, your website, wherever you've written it, and it will automatically generate X number of tweets for you. How cool is that? And then you can then decide when you're going to schedule it. So, a lot of people say, I don't have time to tweet. Well, you don't need to, because this will do it for you, which is amazing. So I just had to record this video because if I can use it, anybody can use it. And so we're going to do a demonstration on a LinkedIn post that I wrote about Twitter over a year ago. And of course, over a year ago, I wrote this post, got a few, a few comments and stuff, but it's still applicable to today. So as the lovely Asha, my beautiful assistant, is demonstrating, he has shown the link to my LinkedIn article. And what we're going to do is get Lately through AI to generate these tweets. So I'll hand it over to you. You can now walk through what we're doing here.
Yeah, thanks, Mei King. So like Mei King said, we're going to take one of her recent blog posts and to really run it through Lately and have Lately's AI turn it into social media posts for us. All we have to do is take the URL, drop that in here. We can add hashtags, we can add photos. But beyond that, the hard work is done, and all we have to do is press generate. And Lately's going to use some AI magic, a little bubble, toil, and trouble. And right now, Lately's reading through using natural language processing and is creating social media posts for us that we can just edit, review, and then schedule out.
Now, just before you scroll downwards, let's go back up a little bit. I just want to go through a few of the things that we've got on the left-hand side. So this is a demo account that you've got, KBSJ Partners. Currently, you've got Twitter ticked and also Facebook ticked. What does that mean?
It means that we are going to create posts right now for Facebook and Twitter specifically.
Amazing.
As you can see, we can save drafts to different channels. If we add a channel, it's going to update, so you can really diversify where your posts are going to go, one channel versus all channels, and you just highlight the channel that you want to create content for.
Amazing. So just while we've been talking there, AI has done its magic. It's read through my LinkedIn article and generated, was it 30 tweets from that one blog post?
Exactly, 30 posts that it's recommending you use to promote this article across.
That is so cool. Now, I've just noticed that on the first post that we've got here, it's read into my LinkedIn article, and I thought, actually, the first sentence it says, even I've gotten into the world of Instagram stories after being given that advice from the wonderful Neil Schaefer. Now, I would love to tag Neil Schaefer on this particular post, so how would I do that?
So you can tag for specific channels, and you would just click edit, and then could come in here and just highlight Neil's name and give him the @ symbol. And for Twitter channels in particular, he should display. You can also, for approved domains, edit the title and the link preview. But essentially all you have to do is just tag Neil, and then when you save this, the tag will be applied as the post is published.
Amazing.
The correct handle.
Oh. Great. So now we've got the 30 posts, so we can look through them just as you've done just there. So if there's any things you wanted to change, you can do that. But if you're happy with these 30 posts, what do we do next?
Yeah, so you can edit any of the posts you may need to, save them to different channels. But if all these posts are ready to go, then what you can do is just simply bulk schedule them all out using Lately's AI as well. Choose the channels you want Lately to create drafts for, then the frequency with which you want to post. Maybe we want to promote this twice a day. So let's say that. We choose the times a day, or Lately's AI can do it for us, and Lately will schedule to peak performance times, so those times when people are really liking and sharing and commenting the most throughout each day.
So that's really interesting. So you said that AI will actually choose when is a good time for you to post. So is that based on your activity on that platform in the past? Is that what it looks at?
Yes, exactly. It looks at your audience's history for each specific channel and knows for Twitter, your best times to engage are Tuesdays at 3 p.m. versus for Facebook, Wednesdays at 4 p.m. might be better. But it will schedule, if you have it, it will schedule to the first, second, third, fourth best time every day based on your audience's engagement history. So it's using.
Wowzers.
Yeah.
That is amazing. How cool is that? And so you can get AI to do that for you. You can also choose the date at which it starts, which is great. And you've also got ending on as well, which is amazing. So you can do a bit of experimentation, decide, okay, well, we don't want it to run forever. We may want a closing date on this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Amazing.
If you're, let's say this is a newsletter or an event and you have a sign up for that event, the event's on May 8th, you can schedule everything out and just say the last content from this article I want promoted should be published on May 7th, and Lately will schedule accordingly and leave the unused drafts here for your further review and scheduling.
Fantastic. And then I guess, of course, the next thing you would do is click on set schedule, but we won't do that just yet. But if you are happy with where it's going, at the moment, these 30 posts are going to go onto Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn, because that's what we've said on the left-hand side, but we can decide when to chop and change it. But if you're happy with everything, then you just click on set schedule for the Americans out there. Right?
Absolutely.
Amazing.
Lately's going to do some thinking, and it's scheduled 54 posts, so I have my math skills. It looks, I think, 16 or so per channel.
Right.
And those are all now going to be living in our calendar. They'll be published, and we'll be able to track engagement on it in Lately's analytics.
Fantastic. Now, and that's how people can make a start with using Lately. So it's not just exclusive to Twitter; it is for other channels as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's for Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and also you can publish to YouTube should you have that.
Oh, okay, great. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is so cool. Now, you also mentioned that there is another way in which you can schedule stuff. Is that right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So if you were working with team members, you got approval workflows, editors who might need to approve content, what you can do is, instead of bulk scheduling all the posts out in Lately, you can save the posts that you like, and they will be moved to Lately's pipeline section, where there are collaboration tools, team approvals, and more nuanced scheduling options, as well as any content that you create by hand will also be saved there for scheduling. So if we go into our pipeline, then Lately will bring up, again, all the channels we can publish to, and then will work us through kind of the different folders where we're grouping posts. So let's just focus on one specific channel right now. Highlight Twitter, and so only Twitter posts are going to show up here. In the draft section, it's similar. These are existing posts that we've created that need to be scheduled out. In Lately, a couple different options for scheduling. You can queue a post, which means you'll drop it into a nice set it and forget it type feature. You can drop in 100 posts, turn the queue on. Lately's AI will publish for you, and then we'll notify you when it's time to add more gas to the engine, create more social posts. You can also schedule posts out to specific times and dates, evergreen schedule them to multiple times, or again, you have these bulk scheduling options where you can schedule out batches of posts in one fell swoop. So those are your scheduling options, but beyond that, there's a lot more to this pipeline. If you're working with approval workflows, you can request approval from a specified manager or from anyone on the team who has the approval permission set. All posts you submit for approval are just going to be moved into this needs approval bucket, where a specified person can come through, give a thumbs up if they like it, a thumbs down if it needs to go back to the drawing board, make quick edits on their own, or leave comments as to why they took the action that they did. But if you approve it, it's going to be moved into the approval bucket, and then in the approval bucket, you will be able to schedule out in bulk again. So there are a lot of options in Lately's pipeline, but this is where a lot of your content is going to be worked on, evaluated, reviewed, and approved before publishing as a team.
Amazing. So in the section that we saw before, if you just wanted AI to work its magic, you can do, but in this pipeline section here, you can have more control, especially if you've got a team of people working for you to decide whether you're going to approve or reject the post or issue them to certain teams and things like that. So you've got more control in this pipeline section. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. Yeah, a lot of different types of control. You can set multiple schedules for multiple campaigns.
Amazing.
In a couple minutes.
Great. Now, I did come across one thing which I wanted to clarify on. So at the moment, on the right-hand side, we can see that AI did its magic. It was about to schedule these 30 posts. It's got 5 issues with some of the posts, though. And when I experimented with this earlier, I think it might have been because it had exactly the same title as a tweet that I previously put out there. And as we know, Twitter, was it way back in October? They wanted to clamp down on those pieces of software that will churn out the same tweets a zillion times a day because it wanted to give a more authentic experience for customers and just get away from those bots who are just spamming people with the same content. So the issues on the post that I put out there, I think it was because of duplication, and it's the same thing here.
So that's one scenario that Lately will warn you that Twitter will not accept your post that you scheduled. Another, we will flag any issues, and so if you accidentally schedule a post to the exact same time as an existing scheduled post, we're going to flag that for you. If you attach a video that's right for Facebook, but it's too long for Twitter, they have different limitations. We'll flag that for you. So Lately will point out different times of errors on your content before it's scheduled, so that you can make quick adjustments without disrupting your publication schedule.
Fantastic. That's great. Well, and also on this particular scenario, it does actually say that 71 posts that have failed, and again, it might be because I have actually scheduled this particular article before. So, are there any other reasons why a post might fail, Asher?
So it could be due to publication at the same time. It could be due to having it's too similar of a previously published post for Twitter in particular. And then beyond that, a post might fail if you create a LinkedIn post and then tell Lately to quickly blast it out to Facebook and Twitter. If if it's too long of a post, Lately will just fail that post because Twitter won't accept it. So any reason that Lately would notify you there's an issue with a scheduled post, whether it's the video, the file's too large, the video's too long, the copy is too long. Any of those issues will fail a post, and we'll tell you about it as it's scheduled, as well as then break down for you why a post failed.
Amazing.
If you click in for more information.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed this particular broadcast, guys. as I say, I came into this platform, loved it, thought it was amazing, saved me so much time, because what I used to do for some of my clients is read through the blog post and create some headline capturing titles and then schedule that. But of course, for a human, for myself, it would take me a while to do that. This does it in seconds, which is just amazing, and it frees up more time for me to dedicate more time to my clients to do the other stuff, like having a look at engagement and trying to build relationships with people who have enjoyed the posts and so on. So I love Lately. So where can we find you, Ashay? If anyone wants to know what.
Yeah, you can find us at trylately.com. We have multiple tiers of service for different types of features, but the artificial intelligence is included in every single Lately dashboard that you can subscribe to. So trylately.com, and you can start a free trial whenever you want and kick the tires.
Amazing. All right, well, thank you so much for your time, Ashay. That was amazing.
Thank you, May King. We're looking forward to working.
All right, and we'll tweet you later.